Well, I just left Hustler Club. I got there at 10 or 11, and I didn't have appropriate size bottoms. So I go talk to the manager. He says that I need to. He said my contract wasn't active, blah blah blah, and I was like, well, can I just re-audition? And he said, yeah, it's fine. He goes over to his computer for a while, and he's like, messing around on his computer for a while. And then he said, he goes, all right, go check in with the DJ. Well, okay, I didn't know I was re-auditioning. I guess I just kind of assumed he just re-signed my paperwork because, like, what a fucking waste of time, right? So I realized I didn't have my appropriate size bottoms, so I had to go back to my car. So it was a long ass walk to my car, couldn't find it, ended up, finding it, and I was like, well, I can drive back. I'll get a little bit closer by driving back, maybe, because I had seen quite a few parking spots on the way, and then I couldn't find a parking spot, so I was gone for a while, and I finally go back, put my clothes on, and at this club you need some little, I don't know how to explain it, they call it a key. You put it on this little button every time you go into a dance area, and I don't know, they track your songs and take money from you. It's basically what that's about. Well, I was thinking, like, I didn't have mine because mine's not in New Orleans anymore, and I was thinking, man, I should just not go do any of that. I should just not check in and all that shit. I should just start working. That way they won't be able to take any of my money. Maybe they won't notice. If I don't check in with the DJ, then I don't have to get on stage. And like, all that sounded like a really good idea, and I think I should have done that, and I would have gotten away with it for a little while, long enough at least, to make some money. And I was like, fuck it, I really should probably go get one of those stupid little things, because if they catch me with that one, they're, probably gonna get angry. So I go back to this little cashier's cage or whatever that is, and ask her for a little key, and she gives me one. And then when I'm walking away, she's like, hey, did you check in? And I said yes. And she goes, you're not popping up in the system. And I was like, well, I talked to the manager and whatever, and I still wasn't planning on going to the DJ. But she was like, okay, yeah, you're gonna go talk to the DJ for, your audition. And I was like, damn it, all right. So I still was considering not going to talk to him and just working. And I told myself, fuck it, you should just go do it and get it over with. So I go up to the DJ for this audition. Literally no one is watching. Neither of the managers were paying attention, and then I had to go upstairs for, the second stage. So I go upstairs, do 2 songs up there. While I'm up there, okay, while I'm on stage, I made like $50, and I had 3 guys waiting for me, and I walked over, and 5 coming to see me. 5 that I just met walking on the street that were coming to see me. And I go over to the, so some guy comes up to me on stage and asks me to come see him after I get down. I was like, okay, cool. So I go walk up to this guy, convince him to come with me, and he's like, okay, I need to go to the ATM. We are at the ATM. We were at the ATM when the manager comes up to me and is like, hey, I need to talk to you. And I was like, okay, what's up? And he goes, put your clothes on and meet me downstairs. And I was like, am I not hired? And he shakes his head no. And I was like, okay. So I go to get dressed, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, why the fuck didn't I get hired? Like, literally, I have 3 guys waiting for me, and I was at the ATM with another guy when the manager approached me. Like, how does that make any sense? So I go get dressed, and, first I'm just like, fuck it. And then when I was like on the way down the stairs, I was like, you know what? I want to know why I didn't get hired, because, I just want to know. So I go down to the cashier's cage and ask him to call the manager, and she says that Tommy, the guy's name, wasn't available, but the chick was, and he was like, do you want me to talk, or do you want me to call her? And I said, yeah. So she comes down, and this bitch doesn't even look me in the face, and I was like, I just want to know why I didn't get hired. I was like, I just made $50 on stage. I have 3 guys waiting for me, and I was at the ATM with one when the manager came up to me, like, what is the deal? And she goes, well, you weren't supposed to be talking to customers because you weren't contracted yet. And I go, I thought that that was taken care of. Like, he said that I could go, you know, re-audition, but then he messed around on his computer for a while, and I thought he just didn't want to deal with the paperwork, so he told me to check in with the DJ. He said go check in with the DJ. Like, I thought that meant to work, not to audition. So she was like, fuck. She was like, oh man, I don't even know, like, you know, basically I pissed him off. I basically pissed him off because I didn't follow protocol or whatever. So much for that. I gotta admit, like, I know I went in there with a, you know, kind of stank attitude, like, I really don't want to fucking be here, but I was making money. Like, why would you do something stupid like that? Like, the point of the club is to make money, and they literally just lost out on money for fucking sure. Like, I was at the ATM with somebody, and I had multiple people waiting for me, so, you know, whatever. So tomorrow I'm gonna go audition at Penthouse. You know, I was gonna go somewhere else tonight, but I don't see anywhere else I actually want to work, so I'm gonna go try Penthouse tomorrow and see how that goes. I'm disappointed because I did all my makeup and stuff. I only have like a quarter of a bottle of wine left. Ah, damn. Fuck. I bet liquor store's probably closed by now too. Anyway, that's how Penthouse went tonight. Well, never mind. Okay, that's it. It's over. Whatever. Fucking rules. Fucking rules and fucking people. Whatever, I don't want to work there anyway. Alright, ciao.